And good morning, it's Dan. Hope you're well today. So in this video I want to talk about taking a social media fast. I was just reading Brian Johnson. If you don't know Brian Johnson, he's got the Netflix TV program called Don't Die, and he believes he's going to try and not die, basically through supplementation and bloods and looking after himself, not getting sunlight. It's a little bit weird, and he goes really too far in my mind, but anyway, it's up to him. All good. Experimenting on his body. I use him to compare to me on my bloods and my supplementation and that kind of thing. Anyway, so he was posted a tweet, and the tweet was about taking a social media fast. So fasting is where you don't eat or consume, I should say. Let's say consume. And so in a social media fast, you don't consume any social media. And so he did it for a week, which is a long time, of course. I think I would find that as difficult as a weekly fast, food fast. But he did it for a week, and what he was saying was that the results have meant better clarity, less mental fog. You go through this phase where you're feeling super connected, or super knowledgeable about what's going on, and you feel that you're educated and knowledgeable and aware about what's going on in the world, and that's the thing that you think social media is giving you. And when you actually take that time off social media, you realise it makes no difference, you know, like it just makes no difference. There's loads of stuff going on in the world, but there's loads of stuff going on in the world 10 years ago, and there's loads of stuff going on in the world 10 years before that, and there's always stuff going on in the world. It's just the fact that we're now interconnected much more because of social media, and we can, you know, if someone's at war, you can literally live the war just by watching Twitter and all the videos that go on Twitter from people being bombed, for example. So it's instant. That's the point I'm getting here. Not the war, forget about that. It's just the fact that it's instant. You get this instant news, and therefore you feel connected and in touch with what's going on in the world. And actually, it makes no difference. Now, I'm going to try this later today. I'm going to try and take a social media break. And as soon as I read these words, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that as well. I was trying to persuade myself to go to CrossFit, which is where I'm going now, so obviously I was successful there. So I thought, okay, let's turn off the social media. And as soon as I turned that off, there were a few things on my desk that needed to be sorted out, and I immediately went and did them, because normally I'd just sit and I'd check Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I'd go through some stories, and you're just on the reels, and then you start scrolling, and then half an hour goes past, and then suddenly you can't be bothered going to CrossFit because now you've missed the window that you're supposed to normally go. So you end up doing less. And it was interesting because as soon as I made that decision, I actually started doing a little bit more than I normally would. Stuff's been on my desk for a couple of days. I still didn't want to go to CrossFit, so I started tidying my desk. Right, interesting. So even though I still didn't want to go to CrossFit, here I am. I tidied my desk instead of normally just going through Instagram Reels or whatever it would be. Very interesting. So we're going to test that over the next couple of days. We'll see how it goes. Maybe a social media fast over the weekend. I mean, I'm addicted to social media. I'm sure you are too. We run a digital agency, for God's sake. We create a lot of social media. We're responsible for it. But we have to consume we have to give a hungry market stuff to consume, right? It's very interesting, isn't it? And also, you know, countries banning social media for under 16s, I think is a great idea. Well up for that. And actually, if you have a social media account, it should be linked to your bank account. It should be linked to your passport or your driving license. You should have an official ID. I don't understand why on social media anybody has the right to send racist or sexist messages or death threats through social media and there'll be I don't understand that. Zero consequences. Like, you know, we're a modern society. People should be responsible for the things that they say and do. For some reason we don't have that, and I don't really understand why. It's kind of all to do with the same thing. Anyway, we are here at CrossFit. I need to go. We'll let you know how the social media fast goes. Heaven help us. Watch me be ultra efficient now. Alright, I hope to speak to you soon. Have a good one. Take care.